Samaya Smith and Lauren Betts will jump it up. Here we go. The Elite Eight is underway in Spokane.
UCLA in a man-to-man. Lauren Betts on Anissa Morrow. Morrow attacks the matchup right away. Her arm up and beautifully done.
Betts averaging nearly 3 blocks per game, and see if she gets credited for another one there. Lauren Betts, the All-American. Here's Betts, such a force in the post. Lauren Betts picking up where she left off the other night. Diving in, can't finish. Rice the rebound. Hawkins connects on a 3.
3 in the first quarter, 2 of 17 in the first half. A huge difference when they can hit from the perimeter.
Smith gets it to drop. Samaya Smith.
Inside to out, making the extra pass. That's a wide open look for Rice.
Here's Morrow. Her jumper, a little too strong. Rice picking up some pace for UCLA. Dugalich dumps it in. What position? And Betts finishes plus the foul. It's a hot potato. Masalo into the game for UCLA. Barker leaves it short, follows it up, but it's Williams who claws it for LSU.
And the difference without Betts in the game, there's not a double team that's going to come and force rotation on a pass out.
Johnson, oh, what a move from flau'jae Johnson.
Last year, showing this kind of brilliance. Quick shots.
You're right.
Quick shots for LSU.
Well, UCLA has gone 4 minutes without scoring. Betts wants a touch. That's why. Oh, my goodness. What a rejection. Smith pull-up jumper is good. Gardner trying to work back to the basketball. Betts battling underneath with Smith and getting the position. She's 3 for 5 from the floor, 6 points. And the other night, for much of the game, she was UCLA's sole source of offense. Morrow, look out! Johnson. Morrow again.
It certainly changes how they play. They are a team that plays through her on the offensive end of the floor, and she's their rim protector on the defensive end of the floor. Protector there. So the simplest offense, just a direct entry pass into it.
Smith can't finish. Time for UCLA here. Here's Barker, high dribble, swooping through, couldn't finish. Morrow collects, heaves, and that'll do it for the first. LSU, a 4-point lead after 1. And she has carried that into her coaching career as well. 4 national championships. Here's Barker. Barker's jumper is good. UCLA needed down. Back here in Spokane, it's Paige Beckers and UConn facing USC.
Michaela Williams has just such a sweet jumper in her mid-range.
She's been averaging 17 points per game in this tournament on 70% shooting. In the regular season, she averaged under 7 points per game. Wolfenbarger can't finish on the interior. Shepard, Wolfenbarger, both in off the bench right now for LSU as Rice cradles and finishes. That's a tough bucket from Kiki Rice.
Kiki Rice can really get downhill, and you see she has this size, showing some toughness there. Just in
2.5 minutes to go before LSU ended up winning by 9. Gardner connects on a 3. Gardner, who did not score in the Sweet 16, on the board here to put UCLA back in front. Morrow, no. Morrow follows it up with a board. Leaning and hitting Anissa Morrow.
It makes it so remarkable with Morrow. She is a much smaller post player.
Hawkins, you bet. Intend to shoot for UCLA. Rice calling a play. Gardner verbling traffic. Gardner will fire and hit. It's a Big Ten 6th player of the year. Poa 3. Wow, that's some found money for LSU.
See the scramble up top, and the double comes over, and Poa wide open, and that's by design. UCLA knows that.
Taking fewer attempts as well. That was something Corey Post really wanted to focus on. As Wolfenbarger lays it in off a great delivery on the interior from Morrow. Rice. Tiptoes baseline. Bounces out. Gardner. One more for Tamia Gardner. Shoots it just under 39% and has been a huge factor off the bench. Dugalich knocks it away. Arnisalo to Jaquez to the rim. 8 points for Gabriela Jaquez. Johnson's jumper is good. Both offenses finding a little more rhythm. She was a +4 on the floor. LSU got outscored by 10 when she was on the bench, and she spent much of that second quarter on the bench with those fouls as Betts goes right back to work.
Needs to make sure they don't get stagnant on the offensive end now that Lauren Betts is back on the floor. Continue, move, cut, take threes.
Like that. Here's flau'jae. Johnson finds Morrow. Nice move inside, and the finish from Anissa Morrow. Out to Jaquez. And a steal from Jones. And Jones able to hit the jumper. Jaquez gets it up to Betts. UCLA is going to have to get it across center court. They do in time. Jaquez connects. Well, UCLA a 14-point lead, and Gabriela Jaquez this three.
I love this so much. Lauren Betts has her hand out like don't.
And we're going to have to ask Jaime Jr. whether or not she was in fact nicer to her brother. Betts with the rejection on Morrow.
UCLA switches to zone. Lauren Betts controlling the shot from Anissa Morrow.
3 blocks. Here's Johnson. She got it. flau'jae, Johnson, and LSU needed that. We've heard her head coach, Corey Post, talk about how that experience has made her totally and completely composed in all difficult moments on the floor in college.
Yeah, certainly very different from just playing in high school.
Dugalich. Into Betts. Deep catch. Betts waits and finishes.
UCLA had not yet gone on a tear from 3, and now the double can't come.
Betts with her 4th block. Morrow inside, able to scrape it in on the reverse. As Williams comes down with a rebound, Morrow still slow to get up. So is Smith. Here's Williams racing in and finishing as Morrow and Smith are still shaken up. UCLA had a 14-point lead in this quarter. Johnson on the drive and Betts with the block. Gilbert has it. Shot clock turned off. Gilbert finding Smith, denied by Betts. A 6th block. Jones hugs it, and UCLA will keep it here as the quarter comes to a close.
She's small. She's listed as 6'2", but she's probably just around 6 feet, 6'1". But her rebounding skill is transferable.
Gardner again. How about Tamia Gardner with her 4th 3 off the bench? Rice, the flick ahead. Jaquez able to save it just momentarily. flau'jae goes behind the back. Rice hits the deck. Johnson vacated, but still finishes.
The emergence of this young woman using her voice in a crucial moment with her teammates because they trust and love her.
Thank you, Hal. Certainly amazing for Betts as Betts gets blocked and still finishes plus the foul. Beating the shot clock and the contact.
The shot clock has almost expired. flau'jae with another block just gets it, goes right back up with it.
Ended that game on a 14-2 run. flau'jae had 24 points in it. Williams spinning and hitting. Look out. Michaela Williams given space. Directing Betts on the screen. 7 to shoot. Rice didn't like what she saw there. Gardner. You bet!
Betts doing a great job demanding attention inside. The ball goes to Jaquez in the corner. Morrow there, Justin.
Williams and Johnson capable of those responsibilities as Betts again finishes, and it's Gardner who found her.
Post players who said it. You do your work early, and when Lauren Betts gets that kind of position, it doesn't matter.
Williams got another. Betts deep catch, and again Smith able to knock it away. Here's Johnson weaving through traffic. flau'jae to the cup. 6 fourth-quarter turnovers for UCLA, just 1 for LSU. That's the opposite story of the rest of the game. Johnson hooks it in. It is a one-possession game. Dump it in. Betts, kick it out. That three is good. Gabriela Jaquez
Today has been just spectacular. Not only with the efficiency with which she's played, 4 of 5 from 3, but
Johnson dumps it in, and Morrow plays it home. Letting clock wind. Guarded by Johnson. Gets over the screen. Rice through the lane. Gets blocked. And it stays here.
Maya Smith coming over. She's just
After they've been down 14 in the third. But it's an 8-2 run for UCLA since. Johnson, they need it. They've got it. Out of Rice's hands.
check this out. Flau'jae Johnson, Lauren Betts first switches out. Kiki Rice is right there. That's an
8-point UCLA lead. They are on the brink here. Richard flips it out. Williams hoists it up. Off the mark. Johnson the rebound. Banks it in. Flau'jae doing everything she can. There's 10 seconds remaining. Flau'jae puts it up and in from three. That will do it for the first time in program history. UCLA is headed to the